Hello and welcome to Caged Cat, and today we're playing Toy Defenders on Roblox again. And a weird thing I've noticed about Toy Defender videos is that for some reason they get tons of views. For example, my first one's almost at 1,000 views right now. It's at 900 something. After being out for like only, I think like 2.5 weeks-ish now. It's not been that long. And the last one's only 7 days, like about a little over a week old. The second Toy Defenders video I made, and that's at 300 views. And my last video is a Tower Defenders video. It's another Roblox Tower Defense game. And I think in my Tower Battles videos, which are kind of in between those Toy Defender videos, and this one didn't get as many views. There's something that I've noticed, but I'm not gonna go fully doing one Roblox game. I think that's kind of dumb channel-wise. Like, seriously, like, if I only was to do one Roblox game, I'll be so limited on what content I can do. So I don't even want, I feel limited just doing mainly Roblox content on my channel, so I'll probably do more than just Roblox. I've even done non-Roblox videos, but those don't get as popular, but still. So, yeah. Anyway, today we're doing Toy Defenders. And Toy Defenders released a versus mode lately. Like, seriously. So Toy Defenders is constantly updating, which is the cool thing about that game. Unlike Evolution Invade, which hasn't updated since like June, Toy Defenders is constantly updating. And I understand like the Evolution Invade's not updating because, for one, they're down to 2 devs, the original creator and Turtle, which means they're down to only 2 devs working on the game. And 2, they're working on a mega update. Like they're completely redoing all the enemies, or completely redoing all the enemy animations, or completely redoing all the towers, completely redoing all the tower animations, completely redoing every map and adding new maps, which is why all my maps aren't going to be in the game because they're in the old style and they're making it. And these great systems here are really going to do crazy stuff with maps. So what that means is, that game is going to have an update. And they said like before, like July, August, October, November. And since we already finished October, and November is coming around, and they're still finding cool things to add to the update. I don't think it'll either be late November, early December at this rate, but they're probably going to do some other revamp as well. It'll be next year or something. They promise they'll do more updates 2021. But yeah, Toy Defenders is constantly updating, but to be honest, the game has more devs, and is much newer, so they probably had some of the stuff in the works, like right away. Like, if you look at Tower Defense Simulator, which I kind of want to do a Halloween video on, but I kind of don't want to play Tower Defense Simulator anymore. Or as much. But yeah. When it first came out, those updates like every week. And Evolution, when it first came out, those like updates every week as well. So, and this game's having even faster. Basically, every half a week there's an update for this game. Basically, like seriously, when it drops, I make a video on it. And they do add new toys. They finally add a Halloween event. And then they add versus mode, and they remove Halloween event, and they've also added tons of like demo versions of maps. Like they'll have it as a modifier you can buy, and in the shop you can test out the map, but like you only get to really test out the map. Like they don't have the map enemies set ready, and there could be some bug fixes that they can do with the map before, because like on the Abyssal Trench map, there's some Z fighting I've noticed, and they could easily fix it with a Union. So Union in a few parts. So. Oh, like the farm, this map I'm on right now. The barn, if you go to a certain corner of it, you can actually see a part kind of like sticking out of the roof that shouldn't really be there, because then the part's just scaled a little too big. We scaled down the one part down by like a 0.3 studs-ish to the 3 studs-ish. It should fix that glitch. Like F3X is a good plugin to fix that with, but yeah. Anyway, I haven't even mentioned the versus mode yet, and we're over halfway done the video. So I'm playing the versus mode. So all versus works is, unlike Tower Battles, where you have 2 teams and each team shares HP. Everyone on the same team shares HP. There's only one map you're monitoring, and there's the other team. Well, they do versus mode differently. Toy Defenders has a score system in it. You do it for the leaderboard, and I'm on my phone because of having the mic issues. I'm having certain issues on my iPad, and still having mic issues on my phone. But I really don't want to have to go over explain that like the 5 billionth time. But yeah. Toy Defenders, because they don't have like some sort of way you can see your score until you finish the match, unless you're looking at the leaderboard, and the leaderboard isn't available on mobile, then you can't really tell your score. And I think that should be something addressed in the update, like some sort of way on phones you can see score, like Defense Tower Simulator, for example, has a assist button so you can see your cache and stuff instead of having to use a leaderboard for mobile devices. Yeah, in this mode, whoever has the lowest score will. Everyone has their own HP that you can see kind of see above each other's hotbars, inventory heads, and whoever has the lowest score takes damage from enemies. And bosses are immortal, so they can eliminate people. But for some reason, I've noticed with witching hour enemies in Afterlife, a few bosses can be killed. And so it's probably gonna be patched in the future. It's like they patched like a glitch where random enemies on the what's it called, like the Afterlife modifiers make enemies just keep swapping between different random enemies. They fixed that. But see, those 2 people got eliminated. There's 4 people in the match, but yeah. Whoever has the lowest score takes damage, and bosses can't be killed. They just keep getting more and more health. So, yeah, so eventually people will be eliminated. So if you have more players, you get more interesting matches. This is just 4 players. And I think this Galaxy Girl has all the star things falling down. That tower's really good for score. Keith is really good for scores too. Keith is pretty overpowered. I was able to do Soul the Halloween event easy, which they just removed a day or 2 ago. So, yeah, I was hoping to do Impossible, but I didn't do it. So, but yeah, on the event. But yeah, I did beat Impossible on the event. I had the modifiers from it. I'm probably going to wait till after the event and buy them. Because all the towers from the event and the modifiers just become free afterwards, which you don't buyable afterwards, which you don't understand. But I was able to beat the Impossible, so I got the modifiers right away. Back then, like those 2 codes that would give you 5. Each of them will give you 5 extra lives. And what's annoying is that after people were starting to use ults, playing with their ult and their main, and so they use the code and the ult, so they basically have infinite lives. So to stop that, they made it so the codes can't give you lives anymore. Those codes, which is kind of sad. So I still have 5 extra lives from those codes. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe to KJ Cat on YouTube. And I hope you liked my video I made. And peace.